and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am beyond happy you are here. So, if you are watching this, you are meant to watch this. There's some sort of message in here for you. But before we do say that, please follow your intuition. Let that always guide you. It is our inner compass that guides us to where we need to go. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't, and it's sort of like a confirmation of sorts. This is how I always look at readings in general. It should just be a confirmation of something that you already are feeling or are thinking, or there's just something like that. And that's how I look at all readings. What else did I want to say? So this is part of my 14 days of love leading up to the big finale, which is Valentine's Day, which I'm hoping, if all goes well, I will be doing a live with the lovely Be Love and Tarot. And so we'll be doing like a collaboration of a live collaboration. So you can come in there and then, ask us your questions. And I think we'll be doing reading that way. But I have to confirm more things. So how I'm looking at this. So I'm looking at it as in terms of, it could be love. I'm focusing more on love, right? But maybe some other people might come in here as well. So let me show you the piles. This is going to be pile 1. This is going to be pile 2. This is going to be pile 3. And this is going to be pile 4, right? So let's just go ahead and take a deep breath in. Clear our mind. Yeah, and close our eyes. Don't want to, just let everything go away. Shift around if you want to. And now as you exhale and open your eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello, pile 1. I'm very excited you are here. So thank you so much for coming here and let me read your cards. Right off the bat, I did want to say that this person is maybe they have a tattoo, or they have something that is kind of, I feel like it's almost like, or like maybe a scar, or maybe like some sort of like tattoo scar, or like, what do you call those? Like moles, but not, I forgot what they're called, but different things, patterns maybe. Kind eyes, they have kind eyes. That's been kind of drawn to me. And you are just, I feel like not aware of them, maybe for some of you, or like trying to not be aware of them. All right, let's actually see who this person is. Okay, we have, this is my minimalist astrological oracle, which you can find on Etsy. This one is, I forgot what it's called. Let me see. Spirit Animals Awareness Cards, and that you can find on Game Crafter. And this is the Who Oracle by Be Love and Tarot. Oh, love this. This is so cool. Okay. Sorry, why am I like excited? Okay, we have Cancer and Capricorn. I'm feeling, well, it could be either one of you. So I'm going to just say what it is. So somebody who's nurturing, supportive, healing, compassionate, unconditionally loving, sometimes can be moody. We also have practical, driven, patient, strategic, disciplined, responsible, and a bit rigid sometimes. I don't know why, but I feel like they're the Cancer and you're the Capricorn, but it could be reversed. And I'm not going to say. 10th house, so career, social contribution, reputation, power, influence, and status. So maybe that is what they're focusing on. They're focusing on their career, but for some of you, I also feel like they want to contribute socially. Okay, so we also have the procrastinator and then the introvert. Introvert for me feels like you, and procrastinator feels for them. And it's funny because I'm like asking who, and they're kind of showing me you as well. So I'll do like the self-box. With practical, cunning, discernment, shape-shifting, allure, camouflage, magic, survivor. They could use trickery, deception, illusions, but I don't feel that that's them. Like, I don't think that. And then hummingbird, joy, magic, beauty, spontaneity, sound, healing. Yeah, for some reason I think you're the fox and they're the hummingbird. But again, like I said, but I feel like both of you have this thing about magic though. Like, you're kind of interconnected with this, whether you know it or not. Yeah, I feel like very strongly procrastinator. I think they're kind of like very dreamy, and so this person kind of has big ideas, and so they really, beauty is like, they like beauty in terms of like maybe nature, in terms of art, in terms of music, like something calls them to it. Yeah, it's so funny because I do feel like, and you have more of a practical nature. Very interesting. Like I said, but that's sort of how I'm feeling it. It could be reversed. It could be that they're the practical ones and you're the more artistic, I would say, like flowy versus like grounded. Let's see what other things come out. Justice, okay. The world, all right. I don't know. I've been okay. All right. Ooh. So who is this person? We have some. So hopefully you kind of get who it is. I think they bring out, this person brings out the more wild side of you. I feel like you have this justice. You're always trying to be very balanced and very like logical, or they are, like I said. I'm just using you as the, and then you bring out, like they bring out like more of this wild side to you. I do feel like you, even though they have like this joy and everything, there's something about seeing you smile or being happy that just makes them extra happy. Like it really, like, it almost makes them feel like, wow. Like, it's the best feeling in the world is to actually see you smile and be happy. Like, I think kind of their calling is to help people, I almost want to say break free of something. And they see you as somebody who is very, very like attractive. It's like, it's not funny because I'm like, who is it? But they're also telling me what they think about you. Yeah, very attractive, very alluring. There's just something very, like, because I think you play off with this Page of Swords. This is, again, sort of like your energy. Like, you're more of an ideas person. You're up in your head while they're and so you think of yourself as maybe not as, I would say, sexy or attractive, but oh my goodness, they see the beauty, they see the like attraction that they have. But here we have yeah, somebody, this is definitely somebody from your past. The Judgment card, even the Knight of Wands, which is funny because it's sort of like they're very flirty. That's the energy that I'm seeing, very flirty. So I feel like maybe you didn't really take them seriously because, or you don't take them seriously because there's this flirty nature to them. They have, even though they're very much a person who is, I feel like, seems like they don't have troubles, or seems like takes everything kind of like goes off their back. They actually have a lot of internal struggle. They want to be more than they are. And I think a lot of it is like they fear rejection, which is very strange and funny because I think they are very magnetic and people are attracted to them, but they fear rejection. They rather leave before somebody else rejects them. So if they like sort of like ghosted you or something, when things were serious, it's because of that. They don't want to be rejected. They rather play off, like pretend that things just don't matter, or that they're just very much flirts. And it's sort of just, that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting for them. I was like, oh, it's always funny because people like are like, oh yeah, you know, but it usually, like, especially the ones that are trying to be or act most carefree are the ones that are usually more concerned with things or worried about things. All right, let's see, who is this person? Who is missing the collective of group one? Okay. So they have temptation. So it might be an avoidance. Okay. So maybe somebody you're avoiding, or some, because they bring this temptation. They have like the devil card energy here. They bring out, like, it's very, like, I kind of see almost like a little bit of a roller coaster, a wild ride here. They bring out, like I said, the wild side. But to me, it's sort of they avoid actual connections for real. They play mind games. Why do they do that? Because it really is. It's they avoid actual. They avoid being rejected first, and then there's the sense of karma. Yeah, just as I feel like karma is coming back, and maybe that's why they're missing you. Like they're missing you. They're like, but there's a sense of karma because they hurt, but they really do want the romance. So they're very romantic. I almost feel like they also aren't that good at they're good at communicating in a very I don't want to call it shallow, but they don't deep conversations, deep emotions, deep things actually scare them a lot, not because they don't want it, but because they feel vulnerable when they're in that. So yeah, but they, like, I think that the fact that they miss you is that they want to speak their truth, they want to say it out loud, but their fear just won't let them. So it's interesting to me. So hopefully, I wonder if you know who this person is. Let's see. Let's do a little bit more digging. Who is? Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. And that one really wanted to come out, so it actually fell off. So this one is calling in your soulmate. So I think in many ways they are calling you in here. So your prayers, affirmations, visualizations bring you together. And so they think of you as a soulmate. Right now they're healing family issues, or they might have, like, maybe the reason why they're so, I would say, skittish in terms of real connections is maybe they had family issues. So your love life is benefits as you forgive your parents. There might be children involved here as well. So your love life is being affected by children, or maybe that's something they have to heal. And they think that, like, your worth, divine timing is at work in your love life. So there is a sense of this. I feel like it's not over. I mean, for you, it may just be over, but for them, it's sort of like, nope, not over yet. Let's see what other things. I wonder if you have a good one. Who is missing the collective of group? Synchronicity. So there's a sense of a lot of synchronicities between you and them. There's a sense of competition. And so I feel like the competition is like they feel they can't compete for some reason. They're like, they don't feel, they feel broken. They don't feel worthy. So they have a lot of stuff. They might actually be married, or you might be married. Heartbreak. So what they look for is the contentment. They want actual connections for real, like a real relationship. But like I said, they're really afraid of this heartbreak. They're really afraid of, like, they don't like hurting others, but at the same time, they also really don't want to hurt themselves. So, let's see what other things are coming. Or who is missing the collective of group one? Okay, dragon. So facing fears, adversary, calamity. So they have to face their fears. And I feel like right now they're actually trying to face their fears. Sort of like, facing their fears is actually acknowledging that they miss you. Nostalgia, sentimental possession. So yeah, I feel like there's a sense of nostalgic. And maybe it's because of the time that it's happening. Magic mirror, and it's vanity, superficial. And I feel like that's how they feel. Like that's what they play at. They play superficiality, but it's not. And they pretend to be like it's all mean, but it's more than that. That's just sort of, I would say that's the mask that they like to wear to protect themselves. Okay, let's see. And this is the Once Upon a Dream Oracle by Moonmoth Goddess. This is the Red Hot Love Oracle by V Love and Tarot, and this is also her fairy tale tarot. I mean fairy tale oracle. Which is also, these are all available at Etsy. Sweet Love Oracle by me. And now I'm gonna be using the Lenormand Love Deck by V Love and Tarot. So everything can be found on Etsy. Let's see what we have. Key. Okay. Who is this person? Okay. I see. Okay. So what I feel like, soul connection, open heart, significant relationship. Yep. True love, hopes, dreams. And again, like it feels like there's a sense of true love being called here. Tower, isolation, solitude, and distance. Okay, so we can see right here. This is somebody who you did something. You unlocked something in them. I feel like they felt a real connection with you. And they kind of saw their hopes and dreams. And what did they do? They ran away. They pulled that energy and they ran away. Why? Because you scared them. It really is like as that. I would say it's almost like crazy simple in terms of that. But why? So like, actually, wait. Let's ask that. Outside opinion affected your love life. So there, maybe that's what happened. Like other people were saying stuff. Your relationship is divinely guided. So there is a twin flame energy here. If that is sort of, if that makes sense to you. If not, it's just sort of like there's something about this connection. Like I said, it just doesn't feel over for me. But like, you know. So yeah, I feel like all this outside of opinions actually were all these worries, all these things that affected them. Like I don't even necessarily think it's outside, but really all their own like worries and fears that actually had them push you away, my friend. And they are working on healing. Yeah, see, like there seems to be a sense of them working on things. Like they're facing their fears little by little, which is, you know, that's commendable. Let's see. I did want to say, what did I want to know about something? Well, actually, I guess I wanted to know if they will be able to do it. But I think if they're putting in the work, I think, yeah, the internal conflicts are, and there's a lot of internal conflict within themselves. I mean, like, do we see it working out? Do we see it as it? So yeah, attraction, chemistry, hidden emotions. So again, that might be during, for some of you, this, I feel like they're working through things. And I think to me, it seems like they are. Like I said, to me, it's not the end of this. I feel like the Judgment card is also letting us know that they're trying to come back. I think they're going to try to speak up to you, try to tell you different things, but especially that they're missing you. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm actually going to leave that here. Yes, I think I'm going to leave it here. I'm not sure if I wanted to. All right, let me actually do a little bit of charms. I don't always, but I feel like this might be helpful. So we'll do a little bit of charms. Excuse the noise. I try not to make it, but I just really kind of want. Yeah, let me see more about this person. All right. So yeah, definitely an X. So there could be L, J, O. K and J, so double J. I don't know. So or something like a letter that repeats. We do have drum. I think they do, kind of go at their own pace. But I also feel like music plays a big role with you. So it is moving, like they are getting through things. But it's a little like it's faster than, let's say, a bike, but it's still kind of, I think they're still working on things. I think they're still making their way here, and it's almost like here actually like a bit of a tornado. Maybe they're going through their own tower moment a little bit. So yeah, but hopefully this actually does make sense. You already know who this person is, because I feel like it's very detailed in terms of like yeah, if you know like somebody who kind of just left, like you were thinking everything was going really smoothly, everything was going well, all of a sudden there was flirting, there was like they made you feel very special, and all of a sudden there was a disappearing act. And I feel like they're the person who's thinking of you and missing you. Do they actually wanted to say? I just feel like, okay, let's see, what if they were to say a message to you? What would it be? I was trying not to do the messages because I'm gonna have other times where we have messages, but we're gonna try. We're gonna do this one. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little bit. I'm gonna have a confession like thing, but I do want to try this one. Okay, so this is the cyber confession. So what messages? And this is by Winnie Divine Star Seers, and you can find this on Etsy as well. So what do they really want to say? Like, why they're missing you? But what is this? You're my favorite sin. Okay, so there's like, yeah, there's a lot of like temptation. So I feel like they probably are married or in a committed relationship or in something along those lines. Loading answer. This person will give you a response. Be mindful, you may or may not like it. So they will, I feel like, communicate with you. They are going to kind of come back. I do feel like they are. I have a hard time expressing myself. Yep. Especially seriously. Like they can just be very flirty. They can be like everything, like in a if it's like a superficial, they're okay. The pictures you post make me jealous. Okay. look at all those confessions. And let's do the Love on the Brain by Gifted Soul 777. Let's see what we can come up with. I know that I don't tell you or show you often, but my life is better with you. Wow. I'm bad news. And yeah, that's the kind of feeling that they have for themselves. Well, actually, this is more surprising. You have a hold on me. Yep. Even if you're apart, even if you're not together, they still think about you. And you're beautiful. And yeah, they really do find you very, 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 very beautiful. So I hope this actually answers that question of who's missing you. Let me know who it is if you actually, like your story. I'm curious, but if you don't want to, it's okay. Just give me a little heart in the comments just to say it kind of resonated with you. Let me know that it actually made sense. But thank you so much for being here. If you actually do want a personal reading, I do offer those on Etsy. They are currently on sale. So yeah, check that out. I also have my oracles there as well, and Reiki, which, help heal all. All right, I think that's it. I'm very grateful to you for being here. Thank you for letting me read your, cards, and I hope you come back. And until then, please do consider giving your likes, comments, and or subscribing. And just until then, thank you so much for being here. And I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but just have a super duper awesome day. Sending you so much love and so much light. Bye-bye, my dear friends from group 2. I'm so happy you are here. So let's see, who is this person that's missing you? And right off the bat, I just picked this by shuffling and everything. I do love that both of you seem like they're your major arcana. So I think that you're both important to each other. And that's something. So this person's somebody important to you. They might be somebody who, well, here we have, it's actually representing the Hierophant, and here we have Strength. So I do feel like maybe you are a person who actually likes to be alone, maybe a lone wolf, but and this person's actually very much both spiritual. So there's a sense of spirituality coming for both of you. And then it also just feels like they might be a bit of a status quo, but I feel like for them, I feel like they have a higher calling. I hope that makes sense. So let's actually see what we have here. Who this person is. I'm actually one house. Okay. All right, so we have actually like a lot of things. Woo-hoo. Okay. Taurus and Aquarius. Okay, so Taurus, productive, steady, driven, patient, persistent, solid, trustworthy self. This is actually just funny. I'm actually going to say that is more them, right? They feel like, and so for me, even though they're like the Hierophant, they also like, I feel like are concerned with their financial well-being. They also like being in control, like not controlling, but they like to be, I guess, like the boss, being in charge. Okay. But it's funny because so do you. So it could be interesting. So we have relationship, marriage, business partners, enemies, contracts, partnerships. So it's sort of like maybe you work together, or you work together, or you work together, maybe like an ex of some kind. Aquarius, that's imaginative, intelligent, inventive, humanistic, friendly, altruist, informer. This is also could be you or your energy, but I also feel like it's part of them as well. So they have this like very both down to earth, but also very intelligent. So they're very, very intelligent, and they do care about, like, they're very humanistic. They really do care about others and things like that. They are mysterious. Why I feel like they're mysterious is because I think they have like these contrasted. There's like a lot of contrast in them, so they have a sense of mystery. They also find you mysterious as well, and so part of that draws them to them, like draws you to them. Quiet time. So maybe they feel sometimes they feel overstimulated and they need to kind of pull in them. And I also feel like they feel peaceful when they're with you. And then interesting. So Badger, we have persistent, steadfast, strong, defense, unpretentious, diligent, protective, warrior, with respect. So I feel like, let's see, irritable, inflexible. Sometimes I feel like when they're not feeling well. So this is kind of the Taurus energy here. It's like they're persistent, they're steadfast, and they're very loyal. That's an interesting thing to me. They feel very loyal as well. And then we have strength here. We have strength, literally you. Power, confidence, healing, grounding, natural rhythm, cycles, wisdom, introspection, and dream time. Okay, and so I think one of those things that is very important to you is, or like you, and both of you, I think, like you both dream about each other. You have a very strong dream time connection. I think you lead it, but I feel like they also like guide it through as well. There is a sense of like a magic, like a chemistry or something. It almost feels like even if like you weren't together, it was like this is like a very energetic, spiritual kind of connection to me. Yeah. So interesting. Okay, let's see what other stuff is coming out. Sorry. This is an interesting one. Okay, yeah. Five of Wands. Okay. Pentacles. Okay. All right, and we have the Seven of Swords both times, like reflecting, and that's a very strong one. So I do feel like, so for some reason this cannot be out and about. This connection is not. This is, I feel like, on the down low, if you will, a connection that's on the down low. Maybe not showing each other. Always trying to, I almost feel like, show the power, because you, like, I feel like you're definitely like a power couple, or even if you're not together, like I said, there's just something very powerful about both of you. This person might actually, I wonder if they come to you. I'm wondering if this is actually your energy. This is ground. It could be, yeah. Or if it's they have somebody else there who's like not watching them. But like the Ace of Wands here, very strong passions, very strong connection, and I really do third eye. So like, if I were to say, it's very, honestly, like magical. There's also a lot of, I feel like, competition here. I've within yourself, there's a lot of conflict, or themselves, there's a lot of conflict, but I also feel like there's some sort of like competition between you both, and I don't know why that is. It's like both of you are so strong that you don't want to show vulnerability. I think that's what I'm seeing here. And it's so funny because they act indifferent, but they are not. The Four of Cups, I feel like, oh wow, they also get easily bored. Not with you, but in general. Like, I feel like they need, how do I say it? They're like in a different level, right? They're thinking ahead, very much like an Aquarius. Like they can see things. I mean, like they're almost playing chess, and they're like a few moves in ahead, right? And I feel like that they kind of get bored easily because of that. But in that, they forget, they don't see, right? I almost want to say it's a little arrogant there of their part, but they're not seeing something that's important because of that. I feel like possibly your love, but it could just be other things that are being offered. They do their hermit mode. We go, they pull in their energies. Like I actually feel like both of you are sort of like lone wolves, which is I find that really funny. And I feel like this Four of Wands is maybe they don't want to express that they actually do want maybe something like more stable, like more celebrating like a family, or like being married for real. Maybe that's something that you also don't like. I feel like you both are in a state of like not being vulnerable with each other, because very strong, too strong energies coming to meet together, and then kind of like I feel like that's what you're both so it's almost like you mirror each other. Both have a mask on in a sense. We don't want to. But there is a sense here of this Queen of Pentacles, and I do feel like it's almost like your energy too there, where it's like you don't see how amazing you are, especially you don't see how amazing you are to them or were to them, because they are missing you. So, and maybe they're like looking at you when you're not watching. Wow, it's so intense. It's like when I do these readings, I don't really know what comes out, but like, oof, let's see, who is this person? Who is missing the collective of group 2? Let me know if you know who it is. So somebody I like nightlife again, though, it really feels like you see them in your dreams. So judgmental. I feel like both of you are judgmental, not in a bad way. It's just like you have very strong standards for each other and like for yourselves. Actually, that's what I meant to say. So protection, yeah. You're protecting your heart, and that's both protecting your heart by not being vulnerable, not showing vulnerability. So maybe you're at a crossroads, and it's so funny because it's unexpected connection. Yeah, two strong people. It's so funny. Oh, but look at this. There's a sense of like intimacy. And the intimacy, yes, it could be like in terms of like, you know, sexy things, but for me it's actually the intimacy of, I feel like you're both love each other's brains, like your intelligence, and there's like a spiciness. Maybe there's a sense of toxicness to it, or maybe you both have other things, but I don't really feel like it's a toxic. I actually feel like it's a strange combination. Like not everybody likes the pepper with the chocolate, but combined could be really amazing. To me, it's sort of like you think it would be toxic, but it isn't. But maybe the toxic thing is not being able to really express your feelings, being honest with each other. And I feel like that's something that it is. So here you go. So heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, I feel like that's sort of what they're missing you, but they're not quite there yet. But they do think about it. Yeah, they're learning to trust. So honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Situation is calling for you to have faith. I think there's a need for trust for both of you. So if I feel like, so this for me, it feels like this is a connection that it like it could be that that you haven't seen this person for a long time. It could be that, but you do connect energetically. But it feels like this is something more recent. I don't know if that makes sense. But like I said, let me know down below. This could be the one. Yeah, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I feel like it's scary for both of you, because I feel like both of you are so strong. So strong, so strong. Let's see what other things come out here. Oh, yes. and it's somebody who you aren't expecting, so commitment. So I'm having trouble for some of you. Maybe they are already committed with somebody, or or they're afraid of the commitment. But I feel like energetically you're already committed to each other. So does that make sense? So some gift is coming through. So maybe they give you a gift, or like you have matching something. Generosity. They like your generosity. They're also generous themselves too. Oh, I feel like you are. This is like a divine destiny kind of thing. So it's like, ooh, this is fascinating because every pile is so different. Okay, let me see. And so this is Once Upon a Dream Oracle by Moon Rock Goddess. You can find this on Etsy. Sweet Love Oracle, you can find on Etsy. You can find the Red Hot Love by V Love and Tarot on Etsy. And this one's also by by V Love and Tarot. Let's see, what else? Who is this person? Who's missing collective crypto? And that's my little buddy singing. So emotional freedom, excitement. Ooh, so baby, you both sing when you're happy. That might be something. Or like, I feel like maybe music actually allows you to express your true selves. What's going on, sir? Happily ever after. Yes. So there is this Cloud 9 love reunion. Maybe for some of you, there's a reunion. There was an unfortunate ending, but I don't feel like it's the ending. And so I think that's what they want, but they're not sure how to get there. I hope that makes sense. And then we have the glass slipper, natural beauty, transparency. So to me, it actually, yes, it actually feels like the one card here, like you're the one. Does that make sense? Like you're each other's the one somehow, even though you're not together right now, but I feel like you recently were. Okay, let's see. Who is this person? Who is this person? Who is missing the collective of group 2? So oh my goodness, the bear comes out again. So authority, loyalty, maternal love. No, I think that's your very much like there's a sense of loyalty, but authority. Yeah, so like I said, 2 very strong person situationships. So this is what we might be having. It's like situation, casual connection, no labels, unclear intentions. Yes, I do feel like that's true. Woman here, so that's probably femininity, empathy, softness. There's a sense of you. But something interesting. So there might be like somebody else in there. For some of you, I feel like there's somebody else involved here. War of Roses. So outrage, battle, betrayal, possession. So there's a lot of battling here. Battling of the wits. So maybe it's a sense of trying to balance. See, this is like what intrigues me. It's sort of like the bear could be like very, or could be they got overpowered by their mother thingy, but I don't know, or maternal, but I don't feel like that. Sort of like they see you very feminine and very sexy, but also they love that you're so strong. But this is like and that's the internal battle I feel like you both have, because you're both being drawn to each other. And so I feel like you especially this person, I feel like they are fighting this because they don't want to be vulnerable. Okay, let's see what other things. Who is this person? So they're in denial with their hands in the clouds. Yeah, they're in denial. They think that this is over, or like they don't have to. Like there's an intense chemistry in your connection. Yes, I already told you there's this. It's crazy intense chemistry, and I do feel like not denial per se, but like in they think that they can control it, like their emotions, and I feel like that's part of you as well, because I really do think you mirror each other. But there's no point of this. You're at the point of no return. The end is near, and I feel like the end is near in terms not necessarily as like the connection, but rather of like coming to terms with finally like having real conversations and expressing, I think, being open to each other. So they love swooning over your photos. So yeah, they still look at you. See, the triggers affect they affect both of your abilities to trust. So I guess you must have had some sort of this one came out for group 1 too. And so your relationship is divinely guided. So like I said, there's something special about this connection. All right, so we're gonna do the charms just to get some sort of more confirmations, I guess. Sorry, I'm trying not to make too much noise here for you, but okay, things. Okay, let's see what it is. Basically, I really wanted to see it. So we have P, R, M, N, H. That one's broken, huh? V, P, there's two P, O, and U. We do have, oh, there's one more. Like, there's a sense of expectation. I feel like you're both waiting on each other to say something. And so this is an N or a Z. I feel like an N is what I'm going to say. Oh boy, and there's another one. This one's a Z. I feel like you're saying, no, 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 no. Both of you are fighting this. If it's meant to be, it will be. I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. So maybe if they are already like in a connection, like already in some sort of committed relationship, which for some of you I feel like that might be, they're trying to get out of it. That's not as easy as it seems, but I think both of you are longing for each other. So both of you are missing each other. Does that make sense? Let me know. Like I said, down below, I'm like fascinated by this. So we're going to see what messages. So I'll tell you my dreams, tell me your dreams. So they want to know, they want to hear your dreams. Like I said, you see, because you visit each other like energetically, especially in your dreams all the time. So I'll give you all of me. Yep. They're wanting to give you all of themselves. I'm about to be committed. Look at this. And this is the Love's Confession Cyber Edition by Moon Divine Starseed. So I vow to be committed to you. Wow. There's a strong thing here. And I don't care about your feelings. No. That's what they say. I don't care about your feelings, but I love you. Just know that I just don't know how to show it. I feel like that's sort of how they feel. And I feel like that's sort of how you are as well. So, like I said, marrying each other. Two strong, beautiful people who are just, it seems like I hit the jackpot with you. Not sure how to find the common ground, like be vulnerable. And then I know I've taken you for granted, but I wanted to make it up to you now. So and this is the Love on the Brain by Gifted Soul 77. And we have, I feel like we've known each other in another lifetime. And it really does feel like that to me as well. You're my soulmate. Yeah. Oh, I'm up all night thinking about you. Talk about missing. Yes. So if for some of you, if this makes sense, if it's recent, like there was a recent split up because of some of these issues of being like not wanting to open up to each other, I feel like this is gonna come, like this is gonna fix itself out just because the feelings, like I just feel like you have very strong feelings for each other. All right, so I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and please do consider subscribing. If you want a personal reading, I do those on Etsy, and currently right now it's on sale, so go for it. It's really affordable, so hit me up there if you want. I also have my oracles on sale there as well, or Reiki, which I do, and like I'm like I make everything as affordable as I can. I know it's tough times in general, but no, the best is yet to come, my friends. More abundance is coming our way. I can feel it. All right, with all of that, thank you so much for letting me read your cards. Thank you. I am sending you so much love and so much light, and I hope to see you in the very next one. Until then, bye-bye, my dear friends. Oh, my dear friends from group 3. So let's see who is missing you. So you chose this one? Okay, so somebody obviously that possibly broke your heart. Sorry, not laughing because they broke your heart. It's just I'm like, wow. But they themselves have a lot of, I feel like they were hurt too. They just didn't show it. That's what I'm seeing here. Chameleon. So somebody who doesn't like to show their true self, or will just do things based on the situation. If that makes sense. All right, let's see more stuff. And so, first house. Okay. Let's see who's this person. And this is my minimalist astrological oracle. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what we have. So they might be a Sagittarius, ambitious. Yeah, they do feel very ambitious. Restlessness. I do feel like they don't know themselves. Like they haven't really known themselves. They camouflage too much. They try to blend in somehow, or always try to, how do I say it? Their ambition makes them not be able to be themselves. They try to always be what others want them to be. I mean, that's a very specific. Yeah, so I feel like they actually have a lot of like the self-identity. Maybe they have a lot of ego, but it doesn't even like, I almost feel like they don't themselves know themselves, and they don't know themselves yet. They're missing you, and they feel very guilty about hurting you. That is something that they do. But at the same time, they're like, they can justify it by saying it wasn't really their fault. It was like, you know, yeah, wow, they're interesting. Opportunity, luck, growth, expansion. I feel like they're very expansive. They do have a lot of ambition. They really want a lot of growth. Maybe they had a lot of scarcity, like ambitions come in, and so their focus is on that ambition. So yeah, okay. So feminine authority, sisterhood, nurturing, murmuring, empathy, intelligence, oral tradition, physical power, violent rage, overly sensitive, overbearing, uncontrolled devotion. I feel like it's interesting to me because I feel like they're maybe like, I guess a mother figure or somebody was overbearing, which is very specific. I try not to like, I try to like leave it, but I feel like there's a sense of like feeling like this person feels like they have to please others, but not please. They have to be what others expect of them. It's what it is. And I do feel like there is like they do have their emotions. They try to control them or suppress them. Actually, they're not trying to control their emotions. They suppress their emotions a lot of the time. They also feel like, this is again, like somebody who does maybe have a lot of flux in their emotions, but they also feel like they could be as somebody who like throws things down, like when they get angry, but you don't see it. It takes a certain degree of them, like they try to control themselves a lot, but that's really just a facade. There's also a sense of like possibly using alcohol or drugs, or other ways of almost blocking things. Especially this person feels like they had some sort of a childhood problem. All right, so we have sloth, contemplation, digestion, mindfulness, thirst, cooperation, interdependence, shadow side, procrastination, attachment, sluggishness, look for heals. It's interesting because I feel like that's more their true nature. So they're trying to be go-getters, right? And again, like the children here, though, this is important because it could be about children, but it really feels for me, it's almost like childhood for them. I feel like they're almost telling me what it is, why they acted the way they acted, or why they're acting the way they're acting. So this is more them. They're actually, I feel like, very relaxed, but they can't be because something makes them driven to be like, and there's this sense of recklessness to them. We do have medium or dark hair. also feel like they don't like to look people at, like, they don't really like to show them their true selves at all. Okay, let's see who this person is. I'm telling you, I'm like, oof, yeah, okay. Wow, 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 wow. And so I could say like that this person, like there's several people who are missing you, and that's possibly through it. You know, there's a sense of like maybe that's why we have those lost. But I'm really kind of gonna say that that's not what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing here is somebody who plays different roles. And so it's very fascinating, and I feel like you actually saw through them, like you saw the truth of them. And if you haven't seen it, you're seeing, like you're feeling it energetically, or you're getting insight into this person. There should be like a lot of aha moments here. And so what I want you to see is something. It's like they play themselves or portray themselves off to be kings, like the King of Cups or the King of Wands. So it could be somebody who's like very emotionally evolved, very like I always want to say, like they almost want to say a zen kind of like energy. They also play the King of Wands, which is like passionate, very much go-getter. That's that like yeah, that's very much all those things, the restlessness, the Sagittarius energy, kind of like there's a lot of like fire to them, and they do have that. I'm not saying that it's not, but this is sort of like, I think they just play this, but this is the really them, the Knight of Swords. There's a sense of impatience. There's also a sense of like, I also feel like they don't feel like enough. Like this is what they play, but this is how they feel. They feel more like a knight rushing. Like there's I can't stress it enough that there's like this recklessness to them. The Wheel of Fortune. So maybe they have like, maybe they like to gamble. So we'll get into that. But I feel like there's also this thing about the Magician. I feel like they also try to either use the law of attraction, actually use magic. They're always trying to manifest, but they're never like, there's a sense of like hiding themselves. I can't even say. They are to me powerful too. And the fact that they're actually showing us all this is actually quite amazing. Three of Cups, maybe they consider you a friend. I am very fascinated by this. Friends, maybe there was a pretending to be friends but wanting more. I do feel like you are their like almost counterpart, in the sense of like you're the High Priestess and they're the Magician. Like both are able to manifest. The Temperance here, to me, it's actually the shadow and the light. This is I think what they're trying to get. They're trying to find a sense of balance. They're trying to like, I think this is their ideal of what they want. But they're just not there. And the reason why they're not there is because until they're actually able to actually show who they are, you know, actually express who they are, and especially like stop suppressing emotions, stop suppressing feelings. Until then, I feel like they're not able to actually free themselves. I actually feel like they're very much trapped in this unknowing, because you wear so many masks, you stop knowing who you are. And I feel like you actually were able to see past all that and like see them for them, and that scared them so much. So maybe that you're the Temperance. Interesting. So let me know who this person is, because they're fascinating. Okay, let's find out more about this person. But it's almost too, it's almost like they're also trying to manifest everything. Manifest. problem with them is that they're trying to manifest what they think they need to, what is expected of them. Let's see what we have. So walk a mile. Okay. Risk, yeah. So maybe gamblers, because or they like to take risks. It could be not necessarily just gambling, but it could be like they invest in things. Not sure. Like they like to take risks. They're risk takers. I think it's almost like a self-destructive thing, though. It's not a thing. So walk a mile. Let's see what other stuff is coming here. Could be the one. Pretending to be the one. I'm not sure if that's. I'm like, oh, we're gonna see what other stuff. It could be union. Wow. Okay. I think they possibly maybe hurting you made them understand something about themselves. So walking a mile is like important here. We have celebration. What are we? There we have music. Karmic connection. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Just saw a whole bunch of mess. I have communications. Okay. So karmic connection, celebration. Again, though, the celebration, I don't know. It's sort of like maybe 2 of cups. That is energy there. But it feels like there's just, to me, this person is very like reckless. Could also be like likes to drink, overdrink. Good at speaking, good at making everything sound good. Really show me this person, please. I want to see them. Silence. Defensive. What else? Really show me. I want to see who this person is. They have a lot of admirers. Yeah, because they are always portraying what other people want them to be. Actually quite silent. They stand out. They do stand out. Their defenses are up. Even though they're really, people are just attracted to them. Yeah, they play mind games. Keeps them safe, my friend. It keeps them safe. And they're fragile. Yes, this is what I'm saying. They're fragile. But they don't let anybody else see it. You saw them. You saw it. And it scared them. Oof. This is a person who's quite complicated. Let me know who this person is. Let me know your story. If you want to share, go ahead. I'd love to read all about this. I'm like, I'm like unrequited love. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this. So maybe somebody who said that it was unrequited love, or somebody who took away their love from you. But that's not really it. Oh my goodness, honeymoon, enjoy the bliss. Yeah, they made you feel like it was a honeymoon, and then they kind of took it away. Reconciliation. They might want a reconciliation. Someone's from your past is returning your life. Strong attraction. Someone from your child, romantic love by enjoying your moment fully. So this is how you were, and I feel like they hurt you. They hurt you so. And they are children again. So maybe they have children, but I really feel like they have like some sort of trauma that they themselves has to like overcome for yourself. So yeah, it's time to take back control of your life. I feel like they have to free themselves of their past. They cannot move forward until they do. All right, let's see. I'm actually going to use this one. Let's do this one first. Okay. This one first, which is the Once Upon a Dream Oracle. And that's by Moon Moth Goddess. You can find on Etsy. You can find the Sweet Love on Etsy. You can find my Minimalist Astrological Oracle on Etsy. And you can find Red Hot Love by Be Love and Tarot. And her, yeah, everything like that on Etsy as well. And the Who Oracle. Okay. Worried. Okay. Somebody who worries. Mask. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That was like, I'm like, how do you? It's like there's so much. This person wears a mask so much. So they mask their worry. They don't show that at all. Dreams. So maybe they have dreams. Maybe I feel like they play on other people's dreams as well. They travel a lot. Maybe they're from a different place. Celebration again, though. It's sort of like interesting. So maybe were you engaged to them or something, and then they broke the engagement. And I don't think that's for everybody, but there's something there about it. One more. I feel like nurture. Maybe looking for somebody to nurture them. I feel like, and you nurtured them. Actually, that's what it is. Like they made a lot of promises that they didn't keep at all. I think they just spoke adversity. I feel like this is how they really feel inside. So maybe this is like not like maybe they did break your heart. Maybe this is you getting hurt, but I feel like maybe that's also them as well. Oof, this person energy is a little bit I'm like, oh, this person, I don't necessarily always say that people need counseling, but some people do. This person needs counseling. Needs somebody. We have treasure box. So spiritual gifts, valuable assets, stolen possessions. Maybe they have that. I feel like they're looking for the materialistic aspect of things because they feel that somehow it's going to give them safety. Please, 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 if this resonates, please let me know the story. This is really fascinating to me. Enthusiasm, satisfaction, temporary reality. I feel like they put themselves in a bubble. Yep. Oof. We have flower garden, cultivating sweet days, unpleasant living conditions. Oof. I feel like this person has like it just kind of keeps coming back, their past. Somehow their past is not so good. They dreamt of better things. I feel like this is a person who used her, like through when they were having this, they just daydreamed about things. They used that, and they're using wealth as a way to escape as well. Like, oof. Very volatile mountain. So issues, delays, obstacles. They had a lot of obstacles in their life. Bizarre affair. So crazy love, drama, unconventional relationship. I feel like that's true here for you as well. I don't even know if there's a connection here with you, or if they just daydream about it. Tower size, isolation, solitude. Yeah. So I'm actually not sure. But somebody who actually promised you a lot of things and then sort of wasn't what they seem to be. Clover, happiness, luck, serendipity. There's a lot of serendipity in this connection as well. But there is like an intensity here. I can't like, it's kind of a weird thing. I really am going to be honest. It's kind of weird. This person's energy is very intense and also very like masked and camouflaging, not really showing who they truly are. Okay. Spiritual awakening is affecting you both. Maybe you are bringing the best out of them. I don't know. Their intentions are confusingly questionable. Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of confusion. This person has that. Your person can only offer the bare minimum. Yes, and it's nothing. And I mean, like, if they hurt you and if you felt like this has nothing, and I mean, really, like, I may not say that all the time, but this really has nothing to do with you at all. Getting back with your ex screams disaster. So, yeah, they have a lot of, like, issues to solve. A lot of baggage. I don't necessarily always see that, but yeah. Okay, so unnecessary drama is affecting your love life. Yeah, and the drama is theirs. All right, let's see what charms we can get to see what confirmation we have with this. Sorry, I try not to make too much noise, but oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Bicycle. So we have the bicycle. Balance. Maybe they're trying to find balance outside. It's two people outside, so they're actually, so it's funny because I feel like they act like they are extroverts, but they're really introverts. They like the quiet time. wishes do come true. So they're also always wishing upon things. Hot dogs. Maybe they like to eat maybe that was like something that they enjoy when they were like child, or yeah. And I feel like that's what I'm seeing here. A lot of child things here. You have milk, nourishment. They just are really wanting nourishment. They really want to be taken care of and loved. Jay, they lack that so much. Whirlwind with them. Monkey, I would say. I wonder if their mind is all over the place. Or maybe they're just playful. Let's see what is this. Inner child, joy, innocence. Yeah, there's like, they have a lot of inner child stuff. I cannot stress that enough. Let's see what messages they have for you. So maybe you can, and yeah, please do it if you want to share. Please do tell me what this is all about, because I am thinking, I only wanted your body. I didn't expect to become intoxicated with you. So yeah, I feel like you did something to them, and not like in a bad way. I just feel like you brought something out. You saw them for who they are. The pictures you just posted are making me jealous. Okay, they mean nothing to me, and that's sort of I've called out your name. Yes, I feel like they miss you. I'm not even sure how it is. Do you regret pushing me away? I feel like this person's a bit unstable, so please be careful. You're my sweet salvation. Yeah, I see. There's like, oh, there's such intensity in this person. I'm like, oh. I don't usually say, please tell me what this is about, because I want to know. Who is this person? Let me love you. I seriously feel like they want to learn how to love. I don't think they know how. We aren't compatible. Maybe that's what they say. If I ever let you go, it's because I had to, not because I wanted to. You know, there's something that's no. You're my queen. Yeah, I feel like there's something quite weird. We are meant to be. I don't know. A bit bipolar, like a little bit too. So poof. I'm actually gonna I'm ending it here. Please let me know if you know who this person is. Yeah, that's intense. I have to be honest, group 3. This person's quite intense. They do need a lot of help. Oh wait, there's one more. B. I feel like they can't be themselves. Like they really, I don't think they even know who themselves is. This person. But they definitely are sweet talkers. They definitely have the ability. They promise a lot of things and then they don't deliver. And I really thought that they hurt you, but I feel like they themselves are really hurting. So yeah. So if you actually if they hurt you and you're like, this really has nothing to do at all with you at all. I mean, like seriously, nothing. They have a lot of issues to deal with themselves. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna totally I'm gonna have to cleanse myself. This energy was crazy. All right, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you for letting me read your cards. I hope this made sense. I don't even know if it made sense, but I appreciate that you are here 100%, and I hope you come back. I hope you come back and give me another try at this. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you do want a personal reading, I have those on Etsy. They are currently on sale, as well as all my oracles, which are also on sale, and Reiki as well. So thank you. I hope you have a super duper wonderful day. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye, my friends from group 3. I mean 4, actually. It's group 4, sorry. Group 3 was intense. Okay. Poof. Sorry, we're clearing that air. We're clearing that. Oof, oof, oof. All clear. All clear. All right. Oof, oof, oof. So, what is it going to say? Two energies. This person has a hero complex. 2 strong people, though. Very strong. You and them. You admire them a lot. There's a lot of admiration. Possibly ending happened. They might have scarred you a little bit in terms of heart and pain. But at the same time as that they have the hero complex and that they possibly hurt you, they also want to protect you, which is really strange. This is like moon, so a strong like psychic connection. Yeah, spiritual connection. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's see what this person is. Sorry. They like, okay, they're self-employed. They like food. They're foodies. The cardinal. And they have initiating, dynamic, action, visionary, beginning. I feel like they're visionaries. That's actually what I feel like they are. They spirituality, secrets, fears, hidden desires, dreams, fantasies. I feel like, and endings, yeah. I feel like they have a strong sense of spirituality. Like I do feel both of you are like there's some sort of spiritual connection here. They also have a lot of secrets, and they have a lot of fears. And I feel like you're a hidden desires of, they're a hidden desire of theirs. Dreams, again, like there's like a strong sense of like dreaming of each other. Hopes, community, wishes. Yeah, okay. So, sorry. So, like, yeah, what we're like, I wanted to say, like, their hero complex, like, lets them, they put the other people's, or what, like, I guess the community thinks is very important to them. Like they put that above their own desires. Like they hide their own desires. They don't. Charity. They also have a sense of charity. Like this person is a total like hero. Like, and it's like they really mean well. Okay, so. Tiger, self-trust, inner guidance, leap of faith, willpower, personal strength, clairvoyance, healing, and passion. Isolation, feeling misunderstood, anger, and regression. Skunk, confidence, non-violence, peacefulness, diplomacy, strong defense, respect, passive, aggressive, making... See, this is actually how I feel like you are the tiger. I think you have a lot of power. I think you're more, and this is interesting that, because not everybody actually showed me them and others. They might also be water elements with this like the fish there. Cancer maybe, or a Scorpio. Artistic in some way. Love food. And then this is them. They have passive aggressive. They also have a lot of diplomacy because like I said, they don't want to rock the boat. Whereas you don't care about the boat. You are you're so like clairvoyant, aren't you? Oh, you have clairaudience. You have a lot of willpower, personal strength. And so, ooh, it's so fascinating. I actually like, I almost want to say you're kind of like their hero. So they have a hero complex, but the way you are, they wish to be more like you. They miss. Ooh, I like that. Like, there's a sense of, I'm not going to say they put you on a pedestal because they didn't put you on a pedestal, but they really almost want to invoke your presence, invoke who you are, like what they view you as, like the strength versus like you're willing to fight. And like, although they are willing to fight, they're more willing to defend. You're willing to fight and willing to put all like put everything on the line. You're just that kind of a person. Versus they will try to come to like an agreement, try to find common ground. There's a sense of like that. Wow. Okay, let's see what other things are coming here. Yeah, you might also be a Pisces there. Sorry, I'm like, is there enough room? Let's make room. Let's make room. Let's make room. Like 9. Oh, wow. Look at that. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. That's just, oh, they're so afraid of things. They're so worried. They always are like, oh boy, they're like the type of person who worries if they're doing the right thing. Are they doing the right thing? Are they like, oh my goodness, so much worries. Ah. There's a gentleness to them though. They wanna like, and that's the thing, they want to be the emperor. They want to be like a lot stronger than they are. They feel like I think they do take charge. It's not like they're like they're passive. They actually take charge of things. They are a lot like, they have like a soft heart. Like they're kind-hearted. Like, and you can see that they are. That's why they have a hero complex. I think the biggest fear of theirs is that you'll walk away, or that you have walked away, or having to walk away. Maybe they had to walk away from you, but like the flames is there, the desire's still there. But they feel like they have to act logically, they have to act accordingly. We have the hangman. I feel like they feel like they're trapped in a situation, like trying to see things, trying to like, they also feel like they always try to see the perspective, your perspective, because you see things very differently from them. You almost like, the perspective that you bring to them is like, it's very liberating. You are, I think to them, they're like somebody who's very free to be themselves. You are you, and they themselves can't quite be free. I feel like the worries, their own, like, they worry so much about others. It's almost like you're so afraid of making a move. And that actually with the Chariot. So they're actually, I feel like they are very much afraid of making a move. Queen of Coins. Again, they're very nurturing. They're very giving. I feel like this person's very soft, very kind, and they have to portray themselves as something as not, as being more like strong than they are, or not to say that they're not strong, but they have this sense of like having to be logical, and I almost feel like to take away their own desires, like put everybody else's desires before their own. That's what I am seeing. It's almost like watching you walk away, right? But they couldn't make a move. They couldn't stop you from going somewhere. Very trapped. Even when they move forward, they're still trapped. I feel like if everything I'm at, like they just feel very, very trapped. I hope this makes sense. Let's see, who is this person? Who is missing this? Dreams. Yep, they daydream about you. They like, you see each other in each other's dreams. So it's sort of like you are looking at them and they're looking away. They can't make eye contact. That's what they dream of. They dream about being with you. Okay. Gift. They want to give you something. They want to make you an offering some kind. Maybe they gave you something. I feel like they want to give you a gift. Loyalty. See, this is like somebody who's loyal, but their loyalty, I think, gets taken advantage of. Not by you, but by others, yeah. They are nurturing. They're nurturing. Disappointed. They're so afraid of disappointing others. I can't even say. Just like, oh boy, and repetitive cycle. So maybe they're in a karmic cycle with somebody else who they're so afraid of, like, not being enough for them. But I just feel like they go through it. I feel like they're in a prison somehow. This person, they actually, and the reason why they're missing you, they really like you. They want to be like you. oh my goodness, I want to be free. Because you are unapologetically you. We have this one, mermaid. So mystery, vulnerability, avoiding life-changing decisions. So there's a sense of vulnerability, but like for them, I think they like, again, a water sign. This is a water sign. And again, avoiding life-changing decisions. They avoid taking charge of their life in a way. Bright future, magnificence, a dim soul. They want more, but they're not ready or willing to go forth. Very so spontaneity, playfulness, mischief, playfulness. I feel like you're more that, or they want to be more playful. They want more of these things, but they're like, there's a difference. I feel like they feel stuck. What's the energy? I feel like that. Skittish, peacefulness, purification, cold feeling towards others. No, I feel like they feel skittish. They're not secure. They're not sure about things. Let's see what other things come through. So who is this person? Oh wait, I forgot. Wait, important. Who is this person? I forgot this one. I wonder if I remembered at the other place. Oh, not sure if I did it for group 3, but it's okay. Let's see, who is this person? Express your love. So go ahead and make a romantic gesture. Not able to express themselves. Not able to express love. Why? Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic. I think they have a codependency of some kind, like of deception. Their codependency maybe with family or like, well, codependency of like being somebody else's hero. Like they need approval, and there's somebody's approval that they are so, maybe family, that's so important to them. Somebody's wearing a mask, false self. Yeah, see, like they deceive themselves. They're not willing to express, I want to say like they're not willing to express themselves fully because they're afraid of it. They're like, they really want somebody to like, they don't want to rock the boat, is what I'm gonna say. So they have to like, everything has to be status quo, like for them. House, safe, comfort, security. I feel like that's what they want. They like the comfort, like, you know, but I mean like they don't step out of their comfort zone. They have the sense of security. This is how it is. I don't want to go away from it. Love, loyalty, friendship. Dog, again, there's a sense of loyalty. I think they're loyal even if it hurts them. Oh, that's so terrible. Oh, break free, my friend. True love, hopes, and dreams. So they have a lot of hopes and dreams, but I feel like they don't express them. They don't express them to their... Oh, I feel like, and you represent danger to them. Danger, rejection, separation. I feel like you represent danger because you want them to actually, like, I think you want them to go through, you know, follow their hopes and their dreams, like follow all the things and to be who they really are meant to be. And so they see you as somebody who will actually take them away from the safety of what the expected. Even if they are in a prison, they already know the rules. It's like, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Somebody who's very, like somebody very kind, like they have a really good heart, that I feel like is being taken advantage of in many ways. Good heart, and wants to do the right thing, but not necessarily. That is like at their own, like they have to sacrifice their own desires. They have to sacrifice themselves for others, and others that may not even value that. Oof. This person can only offer you the bare minimum. Yeah, because they're off somebody else, like trying to be somebody else's hero. Your partner is enamored with you. And you can find these oracles on V11 and Etsy and V11 Tarot. But you can find all the links down below. Let's see what else we have. You put them too high on a pedestal. I feel like maybe not you. I don't think they put you on a pedestal. They put somebody else, maybe like their family or whatever, whoever it is that they're like imprisoning themselves for you. I mean, for others. And comparing yourself to Missions Rebirth, so they probably compare themselves to others. So if they wanted it to be so, it would be so, yeah. I feel like they keep themselves trapped in this situation. So I'm sorry if that is like, oh, not necessarily like a, oh, happily thing, but they're missing you. Are they going to do anything about it? Nope. I'm sorry. They're trapped in that situation until they are willing to leave behind. I feel like probably like a karmic relationship, totally, of some kind. So they're not gonna do that, but they miss you. Let's see what I want to see. What charms we have. Tell me more about this person. Okay. L. We have L. It's a big one. L. So we have double L. Oh, we have H. Music. So music connection here. Dreamtime connection. Maybe wisdom. They see you as somebody who's wise, but it could just be that like during the night, because I do feel like the moon plays an important. So maybe especially during the full moon, new moon, you'll feel like the connection gets stronger. We also have B. D. Is that a D? No, that's an O. No, that's a D. That's a D. So we'll see what that is. Live your dreams. I feel like that's that's what you want. That's kind of what they actually feel you want them to do, but they're very scared of it. And then there's baby. So maybe kids might have something to do with it. What's this? Rain clouds. They have to feel their emotions. Let's see. And yeah, and against dream, you actually feel like you see each other in your dreams. But I think what you encourage them, and that's what they need, the encouragement. But they're also very much stuck in where the situation, whatever it is that they are in. So inviting, congenial. I feel like maybe T. Are you connected through T? I feel like you are something warm to them. Somebody who's warm to them. I feel like the progress is being made here. Maybe they're trying to find their balance, or maybe maybe there's no room for you in here. It's a bicycle. I feel like they feel alone. I feel like, but they don't want to change that. They have to be somebody's hero, but not yours. Because I feel like they think that you're too strong to need a hero. So, oh, wisdom. Interesting, interesting. This person is complicated, but they still like have feelings for you. They're enamored with you. But oh, and maybe they're afraid that people put them on a pedestal. But I really feel like they're the ones who put people on a pedestal. Let's see what messages they have. Oh, that's a whole lot. Okay, we'll take you. And this is the Love Confessions by Wingman Divine Starseed. You can find this on Etsy. So no one can do it like you do. Yep. You're all I need. Let's see. I love you, just don't know how to show it. I don't care about your feelings. Okay, that was similar. I'm just scared. Yep, they're scared. They're scared of leaving the safety of what they already know. Have you moved on? I blocked you, you blocked me. I feel like that's the biggest fear of theirs. Where's this? Where's this? 8 of Cups. This is one of their biggest fears. That keeps them up late at night. They're missing you. That you've moved on. You've walked away from them. And it also scares them to move on and to walk away from something. To leave behind something. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. And let's see what other things are coming here. What other messages. I'm using the Love on the Brain by Gifted Soul 77. I know that I've taken you for granted, but I want to make it up to you. You're my soulmate. Let's see what other stuff is coming here. I want it all with you. Yep, I want to marry you. And that was part of their dreams. That was actually their dream. Like, their dream is to be with you. This is their dream. Like, and their dream. And I feel like they keep just saying, this is my dream. I have lots of dreams with you. Like, you connect in your dreams, but it's all in their head. They're not going to take action. Dreams, commitment. I'm in denial. Like, I just feel like they're just saying they can't move forward. I know. You need what I can't give you. Says, I don't deserve you. Wow, lots of like, this person is so weird. Our connection is 1 in a million. Yeah, like they feel the connection. They still have feelings. They think about you. They miss you. But it's sort of like, but they can't do it. They can't walk away from what they already have. And so I think that's important. So when I'm with you, my anxiety dissipates. I'm able to let go and have fun. I feel like wherever they are and whatever they are doing right now, they can't do that right now. So I think that's what I'm going to leave you. Because I'm like, oh, I'm like a little tired. I just did that reading tired me out. Not your group. I just like, whew. All right, but thank you so much for letting me do this awesome reading for you. I hope it resonates. Tell me about this person if you want to. I actually like stories. I like to read stories. So let me know if want to share your story if you want to. But thank you so much for letting me again do this reading for you. If you want a personal reading, I do have those on Etsy. And they are currently on sale, as well as all my oracles that are also on sale. So check those out. There's links down below. And also, yeah, just thank you. I hope you come back. I hope you let me like read your cards again. It really does mean a lot. So until then, I am sending you so much love and so much light. Bye bye, my dear friends.